I have lived through a terminal illness while struggling to get well and struggling to get and keep my insurance. I've been denied insurance because of a pre-existing condition. I have lived this. It is very real for me. Today I breathe a little better. Life is good because now I have hope. That was the reaction of my constituent Aaron Foster to the approval of the Affordable Health Care Act by the Supreme Court. And today's legislation ought to be called the Take Away Aaron Foster Hope Act, because that's what it is, replacing the Affordable Health Care Act with only tax breaks for Tylenol. In a few days, thousands of Texans will be receiving checks of almost $200 each, almost $200 million in rebates from private insurance companies that overcharged and abused them. This bill should be called the Return to Sender Act, because it says those abusive health insurance companies get their money back if this act became law. There are seniors today who are trying to make use of the flawed Republican Prescription Drug Act that is now law. They left a giant gap, sometimes referred to as a donut hole, in the coverage of that act. Our seniors, as a result of the Affordable Health Care Act, have seen their prescription costs go down and some of that donut hole plugged, eventually to fill it all and provide them the protection that they have earned. This bill, if enacted, would double the cost of prescription drugs for those in the donut hole. About 2.25 million Texas seniors would also no longer receive free preventive services. This act should charge seniors more for their prescription act, because that's what it does. You see, the problem is that in their near fanatic determination to see that President Obama fails on everything, Aaron Foster and that senior and that individual that is counting on one of those rebate checks, they're just collateral damage to these Republicans.